Hello, my name is Mia Belize, and this is my week 3 discussion post for empathy and visual art. My response to the first prompt about an experience of gratitude, and if I were to make an next photo, an experience that is really one that I'm grateful for is when when I was about 10, my mom was diagnosed with cancer, and so she got tests that were like confirming that she did have cancer. And so the Sunday before she was supposed to take her final exams, just to like before she started treatment, at church the whole congregation like surrounded her and prayed for her and declared healing. And the next day when she went to go get her test done, they came back as negative of all cancer, and she said that they were cancer free. And even doctors were shocked, and they said that they had never seen something that shocking. And it's something so impactful to me because I thank the Lord, because with prayer anything's possible. With faith can move mountains. So it's something that I would draw, something I'm very grateful for, and something that has changed my life. And for the second, I would illustrate it in a church. I would probably do it with my mom surrounded by everyone, like the congregation, maybe like a bright light as God's presence there, because He heals and He can make anything possible. He makes the impossible possible. So I would add Him as for my gratitude. For the second prompt about discuss how an X photo and empathic art are related to each other, I think that they both can have meaning. They can both be made. They can both demonstrate gratitude or like have a deep meaning. But an X photo is different because an X photo is giving thanks. Although an empathic art piece can also be thankful, I think X photo is just gives more gratitude. And by simply adding something sacred as God, or how they added the Virgen, I think it makes it more meaningful because it's telling a deeper meaning of something that can be true. And similar to an empathic art piece, it can help others relate to it, but I think it'd be a little bit more relatable to someone with faith. If you believe in what sacred like angel, or if they had a God or the Virgen, I think it makes it a little bit more impact. It makes you more relate to it if you have faith. And so I think that an empathetic piece doesn't necessarily have to be a great gratitude piece, but it can be, and most of the time it is, because it allows for other people to be empathetic towards it. And so I think that it allows people to also relate to them, but not necessarily like in a faith-based way, or like in like a gratitude-based, or like in like a religious type way. I don't know how to explain it. And so for my prompt 3 about final comment on who is behind the creation of the work impacts and what art is made, I think an X photo would not be the same if it were commissioned, because X photo is more meaningful. It has more impact. It's more of a personal experience. Maybe if someone in the church drew it like out of their experience in church, but I think it wouldn't be as meaningful. Who is behind the creation of an X photo is someone who has experienced it like firsthand, someone who has like that whole gratitude, who can like embody it onto the art piece. And for the last one, if a corporation had to sell them, I think that they still wouldn't get the whole like story correct, because I feel like it's different if it's commissioned. So third prompt, the final question: can you make any connections to visual art you've seen in your life? I've seen one at one of my favorite stores in Hillsboro. It's like a Mexican store, and they have a mural about like a whole I think it's supposed to be the whole town coming together, and like different pieces of culture, and it has different foods on it. And I think that it captures like the whole like I think it'd be more of an empathetic painting, because it captures more of like the love that people have towards the town, and like why that store is there, and like it's a really pretty piece, and it's very colorful, and it like grasps the whole image and visual arts of like Mexican culture.